And here are the Cardinals. That'll be just one game played away. There's Campbell, and it's Roberts in at the 5.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history.
After the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Now Porter.
2 minutes remaining first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Free. Drops in the tray. Free's got 5 now. The legendary John Wooden was the coach at UCLA from 1948 until 1975, and Greg, he built his program from obscurity into one of the most storied programs in the country.
Yeah, I mean, by all accounts, I mean, there's a reason why such great awards carry his namesake. He coached a lot of the greats in terms of our game.
Odom against Porter. To the middle, here's Roberts, and unable there. Offensive rebound, Harrell, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Freak in a 2-guard. Harrell is out there with White, and it's Mack in at center.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focus.
Center, and it's all about me. It's refreshing for a player like Freak, who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
So on the floor for UCLA, they've got Fresh. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's Freak missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Free. He has 5. No good from Campbell. Now here's Freak. And he drops that one in. Freak's got 5. The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And one thing that Louisville has is a very good track record of always remaining in the title picture. More often than not, they are considered to have as good a shot as any of winning the tournament. They are truly a college hoops powerhouse.
And Louisville does it with team basketball. I mean, they have their share of players that went on to the NBA. Gorgie Zhang and Earl Clark come to mind recently. But overall, this is a program that relies.
Cardinals leading by 4.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Harrell is out there with White. And it's Mack in at the 5, roaming the paint. Free passes to Roberts. Stolen. And here's Freak. And again, it's Louisville converting. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Cardinals.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers. That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
They grab their own miss, Matt, and he dunks it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And, Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
UCLA trails by 11. Here's Fresh. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
So it's Louisville now. And it's Harrell at the elbow. And there's the 3-second violation. Sanders checked in for Rozier. The Bruins also with the sub. Campbell, he's checked in for Morris. Here's UCLA. They trail by 9 points.
Starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive.
Here's Free. He kicks it to Roberts. It's rebounded by Louisville. Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over. You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard in addition to the leadership, too.
And, guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that. But guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold, and he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and
So we see the Cardinals get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan along with our Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Louisville Cardinals and the Texas Longhorns.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, Freak in at shooting guard. White is out there with Harrell, and it's Mack in at the center.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Down low. Shots good by Turner.
Well, guys, for Louisville in the last decade or so, it's been a bit of a renaissance in basketball. A title in 2013 gives them 3 total now. One of the premier programs in the country for sure.
Here's White, following the score by Miles Turner. White the pass to Rozier. Here's Freak. Cans it from downtown. Freak's got 9.
Wow, what a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And here's Texas. 4-point game. Lets it fly from 18. That one a little long. Texas on D. From deep three-point range, that's good. 12 points for him.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals.
Making early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move. And let's pass
We've got
a good
1:55
shot.
left to play here in the
Great
half.
shot.
On the court right now for the Cardinals. Freak in a 2-guard. Harrell is out there with White. Then there's Price, and it's Mack in at the 5. Now here's Turner. Now Edwards. Back to Doherty. On the wing, Ellis. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And that one falls for White. And we've seen Durant go on and do great things in the NBA, but he had that one magical season with the Longhorns.
Yeah, you go back to his freshman year, he was player of the year. The first freshman to achieve that status. Absolutely dominated in every way on the floor. You knew the NBA was in his future immediately.
Now, here is Ford. He's guarded closely. Texas, no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And there's the feed to Price. Here's Mack. Turner covering. It's Freak, top of the key. Louisville passing it around. Here's White. Misses the 3. There's 37 seconds left here in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Ellis. There's the triple. And the shot is good. Ellis has got 6.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And that is good. 14 points for Freak. Texas trails by 5. Edwards passes to Doherty. Outside Turner to the left wing. Here's Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Freak. No good on that last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of basketball. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
They've got Edwards. Also Ellis out there. Doherty out there with Turner. And it's Ford in at the 4 slot. And for Louisville, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. White is out there with Harrell. And it's Mack in at the center filling out the middle.
That's his first personal foul.
Longhorns shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Anthony Doherty. 2 shots.
And Louisville making a change here. Sanders is checked in. It's a completely new group for Texas. A chance to jump into the lead for the first time here.
They really want to capitalize, Kevin.
Blair dishes to Richmond. They set the pick. Pass to Rush. Hudson with a screen on Russell. Here's Rush. Hughes covering. Rush's shot is off.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Hudson. The pass to Rush. He dishes it to Blair. Richmond against Russell. Here's Blair in the corner. Rush with it. 5 on the clock. And another miss by Texas. Now here's Freak. 14 points for him. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Freak's got 16 points.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
We've got Richmond, and it's Blair in at the 1. And that one's good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And it's Freak missing. And Rush kicks to Richmond. There's the dish to Blair. Rush outside. The shot misses. And it's Louisville the other way. Hughes, the pass to Freak. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. A big group substitution here for Louisville. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Louisville.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Ford, that's good.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Strap those belts on, fellas. This is going to be one heck of a finish. I can just feel it reverberating.
Yeah, he's right.
He's right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let my belt out just a little bit to get ready for this ride.
Well, if you would need so much in the press room before the games, maybe
that's a good point.
Be comfortable like we are. Now Edwards. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Passes it to Ford. Inside, Doherty. It's blocked. And they're on the break. Here's Sanders. Finish off the break. And Louisville leads by 2.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
.129 left here in the second. 11 feet away. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Ford's got it all tied up now for the Longhorns. Now, Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
105 left here in the second half of the game. The layup off target. Sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
2 shots.
And the free throw, no good. And he does get the second one, and that gives them the lead.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Dishes it to Mack. It's tipped. Turner with the steal. And here's Edwards. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Here's Ford. It's rebounded by Louisville.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
For 3. Doherty grabs the board.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he comes up empty, missing the first of the 1-and-1. And here's Louisville. They trail by 1. Here's Freak. He's off from 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal. 14. At the line for Texas.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
No good off the front iron.
A 3-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
So the Longhorns win it. What a show.
Gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
Did all my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flavor foul, your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now, you slacking and goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage, I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.